How adventurous are you? So the Minolta, what was it called now? Vectus 40. That was the first camera that my dad gave me when I was a kid. Actually, I had to wait quite a while for him to allow me to have my own camera. He said I need to be old enough to be able to look after it. What do we do? It's gorgeous. Here they are. Hey, hey, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good to see ya.
You too. This is Nick.
Hey Nick, how are ya? 2, 3, go. And that was when I remember just starting to fall in love with photography. With this little guy. Did you see how I photographed a guy proposing to his girlfriend? Did you ever see the photos of that? It was at, like, I had a workshop last year and he actually did it at my workshop. And I've got, yeah. And it's at the same place we're going now. I said, expect for the first few to be really weird. Why has he got a camera in our faces? And I got a Fuji S2 Pro. Absolutely blew my mind. And that was my first digital camera. I want you to look at each other and I want you to both, with your faces, pretend to be an elephant. You ready? Set, go. I like when I photograph to be under the radar most of the time. You know, for me, if I had the most massive camera and it was just like, hey, look at me, everyone, you know, it's all about me, it just kind of, but if it's just like, yeah, just fiddling around with this little camera, just, they don't really know what's going on, they pretty much just ignore me. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, cool.
The Fuji S2 Pro, and then I went, what did I do after that? But yeah, kind of as quick as you can while we've still got some light. And then from there I went to Canon. You know, they were the big guys at the time with all of the different lenses and everything. Actually, stop there for me for a sec, stop there. And just look back, that's it, just look, Nick, look at Beck. Beck, look at Nick. So cool. I want you to go to the very edge and just enjoy the view. Watch the rolling of the waves. Also, just your heads poking over the end. So like lie down on your bellies. Oh. Yeah. And then just look over the edge. How amazing is this place, hey? Have you been here before? No. It's quite literally, so it's one of my favourite places on earth. Just want to stop and not take photos for a while and just stop and enjoy it. And then from there, back to the Fuji's just a couple of months ago, mainly because of the weight. I mean, you know, I've shot hundreds of weddings and I started to see my back was getting pretty sore. I don't know, I'd come home from a wedding and just really ache. I'd just find myself putting the camera down, kind of getting pretty painful and tiring. So I was like, there's got to be a better way. And so I'd always just hoped that there'd be a camera that would be very similar to the sort of shallow depth field look that I could get with a previous system, but in a much smaller setup. So when I heard that there was this X-T1 coming with a 56 1.2 lens, I was like, that's kind of going to be a winner, and it has been. The beauty of it too is that the files, in my opinion, are actually probably nicer. It weighs about a quarter what I was shooting with before. And it's good because I travel a lot for my work. It means that I can literally just put everything in the overhead compartment when I fly. It all fits there, doesn't weigh too much, it doesn't hurt my back. It means I can shoot lots, which is what I love doing. I love shooting. So that works. But then, to be honest, one of the original concerns was that I was worried that my clients would be like, is that it? It's like half the size of the other cameras that I see people using. But then after shooting about 10 weddings with it, and literally no one made comment at all on the camera I was using. Obviously I don't want for my client to be like thinking that I'm using substandard gear or something, you know. The only sort of comments I had were from a few guests who went, man, that camera must have cost you a fortune. And I was like, actually, it wasn't actually that much. No, I was just enjoying watching. Actually, if I could oh, actually, no, wait. Oh, that looks so good.